What's up, you guys? It's Layla Lady. I'm back with another video, and I hope you guys can hear me well. My mic gave up on me. I got to get a new microphone because this one's not working. So y'all let me know if y'all can hear me. I wanted to let y'all know that Todd Tucker is challenging the prenup. He is filing for full custody of the kids. He gonna get that money any way he knows how. If not through the marriage, then through the divorce. If not through the divorce, then through the kids. So we're gonna get into an update on their divorce in this video. But first, if you're watching, if you haven't yet subscribed to this channel, go ahead and subscribe, hit the bell, do all the YouTube things, hype me up.
It's a little me time, tea time. Settling and unwind. Layla Lynn's got the latest hot topics right on time. Time.
Us Weekly is reporting Kandi Burruss' estranged husband, Todd Tucker, is demanding primary custody of their two kids in divorce court. Now, Kandi wanted joint custody, but he is demanding primary custody. And that's how you get to the money as far as the child support. They say on Wednesday, November 26th, the day before Thanksgiving, Todd Tucker filed a response to the divorce petition that Kandi first filed. And he said that their two children are currently in his care and residing with him in Georgia while Kandi handles out-of-state work obligations. Now, we know Kandi is about to be on Broadway. So I believe she's in New York, like rehearsing for her play. I think it's called Juliet, if I'm not mistaken. But in any case, that is true. Kandi is in New York, and it looks like Todd is taking this opportunity to use this as an example that Kandi is always gone. She's always working, which he knew that when he met her. But he says her work obligations, quote, will continue to require her to be away from the children for at least the next several months. The parties have been working cooperatively in an effort to resolve all issues, and Todd remains committed to continuing those discussions in good faith. So if she's going to do the right thing, he's going to do the right thing, according to his attorney. In the court documents, he said in the hopefully unlikely event that they're unable to reach a custody deal, which it looks like they may not. If she wants joint custody and he wants primary, they may not reach a deal. But he said he will be seeking primary physical custody, joint legal custody, and final decision-making authority. He proposed Kandi basically having visitation. It says Kandi having substantial time and meaningful access to the children. And his filing noted that Todd Tucker wishes to make clear that he recognizes Kandi as a loving and capable parent and remains sincerely hopeful that prior and continued discussions between the parties will bring full resolution of all matters. So in the court documents, he's trying to sound nice about it, but I feel like a lot of times people say the worst things in like the nicest way, especially when it comes to like legal things. It'll be like horrible things that they phrase so nicely. Anyway, as far as the prenup, he admitted that he signed a prenuptial agreement before getting married on April 4th, 2014, but suggested he was pressured into signing it without his lawyers around, which we all witnessed. It was not only videotaped by Kandi's lawyer, but it was obviously videotaped by the Bravo cameras. And the thing about that is, when it comes to prenups, they're more like sturdy, I guess you would say, if the person, number one, has their own legal counsel to review it. So if Kandi has her lawyers and then Todd has his lawyers, that's what makes it more sturdy. And then number two, if there's more time, like let's say they have 6 months to review and negotiate the prenup, that makes it more of a sturdy prenup. But we saw he signed that in this article, they say within minutes of the wedding. They say despite that knowledge, Kandi's counsel presented the final agreement to Todd for signature immediately before the wedding ceremony, without any notice to or consultation with Todd Tucker's team, who had been significantly engaged in the negotiation process. So they had been talking to Todd's lawyers, but when it came down to actually signing the prenup, they just put it on him for him to sign. They say these circumstances raise substantial questions concerning the enforceability of said document. Nevertheless, Todd remains committed to working in good faith to resolve this matter amicably and privately to the extent possible. Now, his counterclaim for divorce also demanded a division of all marital assets, both real and personal, tangible and intangible, between the parties. Todd is demanding primary physical custody of the kids, joint legal custody, and potential alimony if the prenup agreement cannot be enforced. Now, in the prenup agreement, I believe he agreed to forego alimony. But if they can't enforce the prenup, he wants that money. Todd wants that money. And so this is the thing about it, about their divorce. I feel like it's almost like, other than the kids, what reason do they have to be together? You know what I mean? Because I felt like they both benefit from the marriage. They benefited in the past when they got married. I feel like Kandi wanted to be married. Like, even though she had one child, I think she wanted to have children like within marriage. I think she wanted that experience. She wanted to have kids within marriage, within wedlock, and for someone to make an honest woman out of her. And I think Todd, obviously, he had plenty of reasons to marry Kandi. Like, Kandi, her net worth is allegedly $30 million. And they say his is $500,000. So obviously he had plenty of reason to marry Kandi, and she's also beautiful. But this is what I think happened. I think neither one of them really have a reason to stay together other than the kids, because Kandi got the experience she wanted. Like, she wanted to have children within marriage. She wanted to know what it was like to be a wife. She's been a wife. She's had kids. She's done that. And they say the only people who really want to get married are people who have never gotten married before. But now she's done that, been there, done that. And for Todd, I feel like Todd wants a different type of wife. And for him, his net worth has increased. Like, he really came up. Since being with Kandi, he really came up. And so at this point, with him making the money that he makes, he probably wants a woman that caters to him. Like, the woman who has time to be home and cater to her family. And Kandi is not really that woman. Their circumstances have changed. And that's why they say reason, season, lifetime. And it sounds like for them, it was for a season. But we're going to see how this goes. I'm honestly not mad at Todd as far as him challenging the prenup, because of the fact that he was asked to sign it within minutes of the wedding. I feel like that was unfair. But I do feel like in the end, he's going to get that money any way he knows how. He's an opportunist, as they say. He's going to come up with a scheme to get that money, whether it's marrying Kandi, divorcing Kandi, or through the child support. He's from New York. He's going to get the money. Now, if you made it this far to the end of the video, then I think you like my content. So make sure you subscribe and check out my channel. I have over 1,000 videos on my channel. Check out my playlist and my podcast, and I assure you, you will like more of my content.